I guess I should try the brakes. Okay, try the brakes. No brakes. No brakes. Hello family, Dr. Ross here. Welcome back to the channel. We finally got some sunshine and it's the day we're going to try to sort out this wiring. So let's get into it. Well, look, at the risk of sounding repetitive, I'm going to repeat. I'm not happy with this wiring harness. It's just a big old rat's nest. And we got some real special repairs that have been done here too. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I think to start with, we're going to try to just trace some of the main systems and see if we can see where we're losing some power. Nothing's going to the back tail lights, and the flashers sometimes work and sometimes don't. So we're going to start right up at the fuse box and see if we can trace through some of these wires. Okay kids, pull out your translation book and open to the page for Greek. Let's see if we can make something out of this. Alright, here's the key. Here's all the letters and numbers and miniature writing that we have to go by. We know the battery power comes straight in. It looks like it goes through the light switch. Evidently, power comes from the back, off of the battery lug on the starter, straight into the light switch first, and then in the ignition. Comes out of the ignition to go to the starter and also to the fuse box. The main hot that's always on in the fuse box also goes through the light switch. So we're going to start on the light switch. Okay. What in the Sam Hill is going on here? There's even spiders living in the lecky tape. Get out of there. They must have replaced the windshield wiper motor, but that's not even a Walmart wiring job. I don't know what the plan is here. Yep, I guess we'll fix it up a little bit. Did you just not have the right tools, or what on earth? Okay. Some regular butt connectors on here. Well, it's no secret that this kind of stuff frustrates me when someone whose vast electrical experience was more in the residential realm. I'm certain that the commentary is becoming rhetorical. Let's cue the soundtrack. Play something happy, Ross. Alright. That's better. That's what that's supposed to look like. Got the turn signal assembly off here, and I found a broken wire. I believe that's a ground wire. We'll need to solder that back on and see what other spider eggs and mayhem we got going in here. Barn spiders, just what you want living in your steering column. Where the ground goes right in there. This is a flux pen. You can apply flux to tight spaces for soldering. I think it's going to work. Add a little dielectric grease in here and put it back together. Dielectric grease will help protect from corrosion and keep the moving parts going without causing any problems with electrical connections. So many spiders, babies, spider babies. I'm hoping this shim will help keep this mechanism tight on the column from flopping around and still not be in the way of the electronics. I have been known to spend 15 minutes or so looking for the right replacement screw in order to justify being such a hoarder of screws. Check that out. Stationary. Hit the bright relay, turn signal. Let's hope it works. I got tail lights. Alright, let's see what happens when we turn it on. We only have one tail light. This one must have a bad ground. Alright, we've got all the lights running except brake lights and I think the brake light switch, you know, which is down on the master cylinder, might be the issue. So I'm going to replace the fuel lines now because they're full of sludge, and we're getting ready to take him out on the road. I don't even know if I have brakes. Come on, Spud. Let's go. There we go. We're cruising. I guess I should try the brakes. Okay, try the brakes. No brakes. Pedals hard, they just feel a little stiff. Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, that's an issue. Yeah, we'll have to go through that. I can feel them sticking on. No signal. Green signal. I mean, it kind of worked, but man, super hard. All right, don't give up on me now. Here we go. Okay, $20 worth of regular. No brakes, no turn signals. We'll be alright. Fuel gauge does not work at all. Big surprise with all the gum in there. I had put all new fuel lines in, and so far we're looking good. Let's take it up a country road. Alright. Let's get her up to speed and see how it feels. Brakes are seized. It won't stay in fourth gear. No turn signals or horn. It's friggin' awesome. Freaking awesome. All right, so that's what we ended up with for now for the wiring. Much better. Everything's working except for turn signals. I'm pretty sure it's still inside the switch because if I play with it a little bit, I can get them to come on. So I think I've got some bad contacts in there where I was soldering. Overall, that was just a huge milestone to get it out on the road and drive it up and down. Wind in my hair. As you saw, the brakes were really sticking, and when I got home I could see that the driver's side rear here was really hot, and more than likely that's the emergency brake cable. If you remember, when I found it in the barn, the emergency brake wasn't on, and I was real happy about that because they do stick. But while I've had it here in the driveway, I set the emergency brake, and I bet you that cable going to the left rear may be the culprit. So I'll be working on freeing up the brakes and work on the turn signal. We still got a lot of wet sanding to do. So we just got a few issues to iron out as far as everything. Sure appreciate you hanging out. Please subscribe and please hit that like button for me. Sure appreciate it. Come on back for the next episode. For tonight, that's all for now. Thanks.